Hello, my name is Charles Emihe, and I will be discussing courage as a leadership quality. Have you ever been afraid to take action towards something you really wanted or towards something you strongly believed in but hesitated because you were so afraid? Well, I have. Michael Hyatt defines courage as the willingness to act in spite of fear. This discussion is important because above every other quality of leadership, courage is what separates real leaders from people with the titles and trappings of leaders. Keeping this in mind will help you as an audience to become an effective leader. Maggie Well is an executive and life coach, speaker, and author who empowers people to find the courage to pursue the goals that inspire them with greater success, fulfillment, and balance. Maggie has worked with individual teams and organizations to strengthen communication and enhance relationships and promote individual leadership. Maggie points out 12 everyday acts of courage to create the life you really want. Here are my favorite 9. The courage to take responsibility. The courage to live with integrity. The courage to dream bigger. The courage to speak up. The courage to step boldly into action. The courage to be a leader. The courage to persevere. The courage to say no. And the courage to let go. Besides the points I have mentioned to you, I have demonstrated courage by acting on my own beliefs and making my own decisions. I believe that as individuals, we are responsible for making our own culture. Therefore, we should learn to act on our own beliefs. We are the ones who get to make that decision of how to move forward and succeed in life, right now and in the near future. We as individuals must never create room for any element of culture to hold us back. It is important to have the courage to stand up for ourselves and for others as well. Now, how can you as an individual demonstrate courage? Courage should not be mistaken for recklessness, taking excessive risks, or displaying impulsive behavior. You as an individual can demonstrate courage by standing up, speaking up, listening, and acting with passion, not impulse, passion. You could also demonstrate courage by making a decision to move forward and standing up for yourself and for others at the same time. Aristotle called courage the first virtue because it makes all other virtues possible. In addition to being the most important human virtue, it is the most important business virtue as well. If we think about it, other important business concepts like leadership, innovation, and sales wither in the absence of courage. Leadership takes making bold decisions and often unpopular decisions. Therefore, leadership takes courage. Innovation involves creating groundbreaking but tradition defined ideas. Therefore, innovation takes courage. Sales requires being repeatedly rejected before closing a deal. Sales takes courage. If we take away courage, then sales, innovation, and leadership lose their potency. This is why it is so important to have courage. In conclusion, I leave you with two of my favorite quotes on courage as a leadership quality. According to Winston Churchill, courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. From John F. Kennedy, the courage of life is often a less dramatic spectacle than the courage of a final moment, but it is no less a magnificent mixture of triumph and tragedy. With that being said, I encourage you to be courageous in every aspect of your life. Do not be afraid of challenges and obstacles, and keep in mind that these challenges are there to hinder you from achieving your biggest dreams and the life that you desire. Have a wonderful day.